Hello everyone, in this new video I will try out some new watercolors which I had in my shopping cart for a long time, and when I went to one of my local art supply store I saw that they have on the stock the Rósa gallery watercolors. So I grabbed the 24 color set, which comes in a cardboard box and each pen are in a plastic holder. On each pen you have all the information you need when it comes to watercolors. You have the pigment information, the light fastness, the color names, how opaque or transparent they are, and the wrappers are in the sticker format that you can tape them on the bottom of the pen or in your swatching book. The Rósa gallery watercolors are an Ukrainian brand, and this is their professional quality watercolors, but they have a studio quality ones as well at a cheaper price. And even these professional quality watercolors are not that expensive compared to other professional watercolors, so you have a lot of options depending on your budget. They have some other smaller or larger sets as well, in cardboard packaging or even in tin pallets as well. So I let you to enjoy the swatching part of the video, and I will come back when comes the demo illustration part. So to try out these watercolors, I grabbed one of my mixed media sketchbook in which I am creating only Hungarian mythological creatures, and I am creating the line art for the Baba, Hungarian spirit, who initially was a good fairy but she became evil. And despite her magical abilities, she wasn't a witch. She lives in fountains and she lures children into her cave. You can see that off camera on the left side of the spread I wrote down the information in Hungarian and I made a small illustration of a child, and on the left side I made the sketch with a graphite pencil, and now I am creating the line art with a fine liner. And where I wanted to have pure black, I used some black drawing ink. In this palette you don't have a mixing area because it's in a cardboard box, but I used a porcelain plate to water down the watercolors at the transparency I wanted to be and to mix new colors. I really like how this box looks, so I will leave the watercolors for now in this box. It reminds me of the Kuretake Gansai Tambi presentation, which I really like. And for this illustration which I create in this sketchbook, I usually use a limited color palette. In this set I really love the colors and the vibrancy. The paint in the pens are semi-dry, so the surface of the watercolors it's a little bit sticky, but they are really pigmented and I didn't need to use a lot of pigments to achieve the transparency and the pigmentation which I really wanted for the illustration. And also when came to the mixing, the colors mix really well with each other and they don't become muddy. So for the bushes in the background I used an emerald green which I really love. For the water and her dress I used some different blue colors from the palette. For the fountain I mixed a Payne's Grey, mixing the neutral black with the indigo. And for the details on her dress and her face I mixed a violet color. I didn't made any watercolor layering or glazing on this illustration because after I was done with the base colors I used some colored pencils for the shading to add texture and small details. I really love this set of watercolors and I am glad that I listened to my impulsive buy, and this will be a great addition to my watercolor collection. Let me know in the comment section if you own or try out these watercolors and what do you think about them. If you enjoyed this video and you are not subscribed, feel free to subscribe for future similar videos, and you can also follow me on my social media accounts which are linked in the description of the video. Now I will let you to enjoy the rest of the video and I see you in my next one.